me, I think the hardest thing for me at that point was thinking about letting go of my children, for example. I'm just like struggling. I said, God, I'm ready, but reluctant to let go, because I just feel like now they are becoming adults. My older child is married recently, and I'm just looking forward to being grandma, having little children around the house, being there to help. And then my younger one is going to graduate, and I'm just thinking like, I want to be there for her. I want to see her get married, and it's a time where we can relate as adults and as friends. And so that was a struggle in some ways. And then I think of Tommy, and I think it will be hard for him. I think he's my biggest worry when I think about not being here. Like you say, for the one going, it's an adventure, But for the ones left behind, it's a different story.
And it was very difficult for me. It was very difficult for me. And I questioned God. I was angry with God. And what we do with our lives matters. And I started to recall what He has done in our lives together as a family, as parents, and how He had proven Himself to be faithful and real in so many ways. And on those little base situations, I began to let go a bit more and accept the situation, knowing that there's really nothing I can do except to carry on.
The other struggle I had was my ministry, the work that God called me to do. Because it was entering the 10th year, and I, in a sense, when God called me to do the work, it was like starting from scratch. And so to think about retirement is also painful, but it's a reminder that these are not mine. It belongs to God, and so He has the ownership. I have the stewardship.
Throughout this journey, I think in our discussion and all that, we'll come to the point where we're not focused on dying. We're not focused on how many days she has left. We're actually focused on living. How to live those days productively, abundantly, and in the best way possible. She reminded me to carry on as per normal. And I did. And that kept me going also, because if I go back to my normal day-to-day routine, it's like nothing has happened. Yeah, but up here, so I went back to my normal routine so that I don't go crazy, I don't go nuts, and she's happier. And so we both began to function as normal as we can.
So I wrote a book called Joy Beyond Cancer. God enabled, it was my first experience. And with this book, He actually opened doors for me to speak at different places. So I was able to speak at the different churches, to share at different women's group. And I have speaking engagement up to next year. And that keeps me thinking about the next session that I'm going to be talking about, and working through the topic and asking the Lord, what do you want me to say? So that book was not planned, but it came about as the Lord leads me. And that's why I feel like in this new season of life is you let God lead you. And He enables me to do what I can with the limited amount of energy I have. So that comes a new excitement. Yeah, that even in sickness, you can serve God.